this is Nerve Slack, here with another video of starting EvE. This is EvE Online. For those of you who don't know, it is a sandbox MMO. That means you choose your own storyline, or honestly, I don't want to say there is no storyline, but I don't know, that's the interesting thing about EvE Online. There is no real personal storyline. You can go through agent missions and go through, say, epic arcs for a bit of a storyline, or there is sort of a world storyline, like, for example, in the EVE Online universe, or rather, on its only server, there's currently a group called the Triglavians. You can see their ships in the background here, that is invading the New Eden cluster, which is where all this takes place. They are invading from outside, and the players are having to fight them back. That's honestly probably where I'm going to go with this series. I'm going to go to fighting the Triglavian invasion, just because that's a pretty good way to get points. Or, not points. A good way to get ISK and new ships and all that. It's also a lot of fun. Alright. So, we're in the middle of the tutorial. Let's see. You want me to go through the tutorial, or... I mean, it basically leads you... Yeah, the tutorial is the in-game tutorial. That's not what I'm going to show you. I mean, you can walk yourself through that pretty easy. What I'm going to be showing people is how, well, basically what you need to do in EVE Online to advance, to get ahead, to survive the first few weeks. So, one of the first things is training. Okay, there we go. Now, as you can see, I have a few basic skills in Spaceship Command. I have Caldari Frigate at level 1, Mining Frigate at level 1, Caldari Industrial at level 1, etc. Oh, I have all the prerequisites for Precursor Frigate. By the way, that is the skill that allows you to operate Triglavian frigates. It may eventually also allow you to operate some other ships. I'm guessing, since it's not just Triglavian frigate, might also be, say, Drifter frigates, or, and that's one of the common theories anyway. Since right now, there's this big war between the Triglavians, the Drifters, Sanchez Nation, and, well, everybody else, aka the Capsuleers, which are the players in the game. Alright, so I don't have any implants. I'll probably work to get those pretty early on. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take a look at the loyalty point store, because that's one of the best ways to get implants, is by running missions and then buying the implants through loyalty points. So I'm gonna go ahead and look for security agents, because that's alright, perimeter. That is a dangerous system. Alright, I'm looking for level 1 missions since I just started out. So, Caldari Navy and Perimeter, probably going to, okay, high security only, faction, Caldari State, Corporation, Caldari Navy. Alright, so that system has 2 agents in it. Show info. And that's at Moon 19. That's also at Moon 19, so they're in the same station, which definitely speeds things up. Now, Honestly, first, I probably ought to go to, wait, storyline agents isn't available. Oh, yeah, okay, career agents is what I'm wanting. So, yeah, military career path. Set destination, and I'll head over there pretty quickly. In my Ibis. Now, this is the starting ship. It's very weak. I'm going to want to get literally anything but this as quickly as possible. And kinda what I'm looking at or going for is a cormorant. Alright, so over here, I mean, if I wanted to travel slowly, I could use the autopilot. But I have the overview over here, which I can use to navigate as well. So I'm going to click on the yellow Stargate, and then click jump. I could cycle my afterburner to jump faster, but it's not really going to help in this situation, not in Ibis. And I'll go ahead and go into more detail on that later. 2 hours till another challenge for skill points. What's this? Invited to join Imperial Federation? Let's take a look at the information. Interesting. Oh no. No. Referred to as the Terran Federation. Unified Government of... This is so close to, I'm getting StarCraft, oh, what's a phrase? Getting StarCraft flashbacks? Oh, the, Terran Federation. Based in the solar system Cylon, and they actually have it linked to this system. The Forge region? No, I'm not going to Nullsec yet. Oh, it's only 0.5. Okay, it's not that bad. Matter of fact, it's still covered by Concord. So one thing about EVE Online, it's divided into 2 regions of space. There is Nullsec and there is HighSec. HighSec and some portions of MidSec are covered by Concord, which means if any player attacks any other player there, or performs some other kind of illegal action, Concord, which would be not those guys, but they look about like those guys, they will show up instantly and just one-shot you. So yeah, you kind of want to avoid attacking players in HighSec. There are some people who make it a bit of a challenge to try and destroy ships before Concord shows up. But yeah. So then there is LowSec, in which there is no Concord, and PvP is, well, it's basically just a huge free-for-all. Everyone out there is fighting everyone else out there. Oh, no. They actually form, people form corporations, and yeah, there's a Concord police commander. Security vessel of Concord patrolling this sector and will respond to any combat it detects. It can call in reinforcements from nearby sectors if the need arises. Yeah, they'll call in 4 ships for every 1 ship involved in the engagement, and their ships are a lot more powerful than yours. Oh. I think there was an event a while back where a couple thousand players got together and tried to take out, like, 1 Concord ship, but I don't think anything came of it. Alright, so what I'm doing right now, I'm headed to a career agent. Now what that is, that's an agent for new players that will give you a short storyline or a short sequence of missions, and eventually will eventually give you a better ship. In this case, it'll be the Huron, which is, it's a frigate. It's okay, not really my favorite, but, hey, it's a stepping stone. It's enough to fly level 1 missions, I think. Unless they've changed that. Alright, gonna go ahead and sell this item. Alright. Wow, that is an empty wallet. Alright, military career path. Gonna start a conversation with him. Just click that button to start conversation. Alright, Garista thugs are harassing miners in a nearby asteroid belt. Let's clean up the area. This is in Uitra, which is where I am right now. I'm pretty sure they'll all be in the same system. So here we go. And the rewards are a Tech 1 Gatling railgun and 2,000 antimatter charges. Now, antimatter, among the hybrid charges, has the lowest range but the highest damage. Alright. Close. Let's see. Alright, nothing left to complete the mission. Wow, it's taking me forever to undock. Yeah, it almost feels weird playing EvE and not switching over to other windows to do stuff while playing. Because, I mean, with warp times and with just the amount of time it takes to do some stuff, there will be times that you're not really needing to be too active in the game. Now, you can't do that in low sec or null sec, but in high sec where it's relatively safe, you can say, click over to another window and watch, click over to another window, watch a video, listen to some music, read something, just do something while you're traveling. Now, again, that's not necessarily recommended, because every player out there is trying to destroy your ship, basically. Alright, here we go. He's at 18 kilometers. Gonna go ahead and approach. This hits at about 5 to 7 kilometers. So once I get kind of close, I'm gonna orbit at 5,000 meters, activate my guns, which these guns work without ammo. They just do practically no damage. I mean, look at that. 3.7 damage per second. Alright. Now, approach this guy. Where'd the other guys come in? Up here somewhere? Alright. There's no loot in that, and I can't salvage it, so nothing to do with that wreck. And that'll change. I'll eventually get into salvaging wrecks. I don't know that it actually increases the efficiency for mission running, but hey, it might as well not leave resources behind, right? Alright. Go ahead and lock targets. Alright, must be within 30 kilometers. And once I lock targets, they lock targets back and are now coming to attack me. If you see the distance to them is decreasing, they are moving toward me. Alright, this guy is now close enough to lock target on. Yeah. So this is EVE Online. Yeah, it'll be a moment before a bit of travel here. Oh. Oh, nice. What exactly am I hearing? No, that's the wrong ship. Alright. I'll take him out, and then the two that are approaching from wherever they are. Now, one thing to know about a railgun, it'll miss if you get too close. Alright, gonna orbit this guy at 5,000 meters. And I'm on the wrong side of... Am I in that asteroid? I think so. Alright, collision detection for the win. I guess they can't hit you if you're inside an asteroid, right? Oh wait, apparently they can. I'm losing health. Okay, so one thing to note, these are the enemy health bars. He's mostly through armor. Let's see. These are my health bars. They work the same way. Outer layer is shield. The middle layer is armor, and the inner layer is structure or hull. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and loot this guy while taking this guy down. And this is the last guy I think it says I need to destroy. Oh, he has a shield generator. Or rather, a shield booster. Alright. And he dropped some loot. I mean, it's not really the best loot, but it's 100 charges. 100 charges of ammo. Can I put that in that? Nope. So it doesn't and cannot use ammo. I thought maybe it could, but just, okay, gonna go ahead and dock up at the station to complete the mission. Yeah, I was thinking maybe the civilian Gatling railgun could use ammo, but could also function without it, just at lower damage. I guess that's not the case. Alright, so I should eventually end up getting, a bounty for taking down those pirates, I think. I'm not quite sure. Huh, that's interesting. Weird. Okay. I don't know what that automatic pay settings is.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I think it has something to do with activating a player-owned jump gate. I'm not quite sure though. Alright. I'll go ahead and complete the mission. Alright, he's increased standings toward me. Now the thing about standings, as you run more and more missions for a faction, your standings for that faction will increase. Your standings for the overall faction will increase the slowest. For the particular corporation, in this case the State War Academy, it'll increase a little bit faster, and your standings with the agent themselves will increase the fastest. Though I haven't actually seen that really means too much. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and fit the new weapons to my ship. Okay, it has 2 turret hardpoints. That means it can fit both the 75mm Gatling rail and the civilian Gatling rail. Gonna go ahead and load the antimatter charges in that one. And no. So that triples my damage per second, almost. Gonna go ahead and put the extra ammo in here. Putting these in my item hanger. Now, I'm a bit of a hoarder. If I get some kind of module on a mission, And instead of selling it, I'll go ahead and keep it in like a corporation hangar or something. Now with this one, how much would I get for selling this? That says about 500 ISK. There are no sell orders, so I can't sell it anyway. Alright, the second mission. They have kidnapped one of the miners and are demanding a hostage swap. They want the one responsible for their comrades' deaths, and apparently they have no idea you are a trained capsuleer. Well, okay, so the rewards for this one are a Merlin. Not a Huron, but it's a ship. Okay. I'm not getting any loyalty points, so I'm not going to be able to buy anything from the loyalty point store. But that doesn't really matter too much. Okay, so how much do these cost anyway? Alright, it's loading. 300,000 ISK. So dirt cheap, but that doesn't mean I can afford it. That's kinda sad. Had I gone the mining route, I'd probably be building up ISK a bit faster, but I'm wanting to get some implants and kind of go the combat route. And this time through. So yeah, nothing to it but to do it. Oh, well, after accepting the mission, that does make things go a little faster. Alright. So I have to fly out there, get the civilian, and come back. I am going to completely ignore the advice about the shield booster. You guys may end up learning from the destruction of my ship. Alright, here we go. Close that info window. And warp to location.
Warp drive active.
Alright. There's the ibis. Pretty small. Matter of fact, show info. Let's see. Can go ahead and click on that portrait to preview it. And it is about 70 meters from front to back. So I guess not too small. I mean, not if you're standing right in front of it, but pretty small for a ship. Alright, gonna approach this. Seems like everything's farther away this time around. Alright, they are moving toward me. There are two of them there and one of them there. A Pythie irrigator. Yeah, that's what they all are. Go ahead and orbit at 5,000 meters, or let's see. Range of this one is, oh, interesting. Optimal within 4,000, but fall off within 7,100. Alright, lock targets on these because they're within 30 kilometers. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to hit them yet. I mean, you can activate your modules if they're further away than the recommended range, but you're not likely to hit. So that's just cycling through ammo and wasting ammo. But hey. Alright, first hit. Did 19 damage. You can kind of see the damage scrolling through up here. Alright. Gonna go ahead and use my civilian module too, just because it's damage that doesn't require ammo. And orbit at 5,000 meters. I have a target locked. Hey, let's start up the civilian Gatling railgun. Yeah, after this mission, I'm probably gonna call it a video. yeah, Guristas aren't... Well, okay, I can't say Guristas aren't too tough to take down, because, I mean, there's a lot of variance in the NPCs. Like, these Guristas are just painfully easy to take down. Alright, 2 more have shown up. But then if you look at, say, the... where's the ship tree? I'm just gonna put that on the Neocom over there. Though that does render me blind in space. Alright, orbit at 5,000 meters. And let's take a look at the ship tree. So over here you have all the different factions of vehicles. I've already gone through what the claim to fame is of the 4 major factions, say the railguns and shields for Caldari, the blasters and armor for... hang on a second. The blasters and armor for Galente, the armor and lasers for Amar, and the projectile weapons, shields, and speed for Minmatar. But then each pirate faction also has a few ships. Oh, and ore is for mining. Say the Guristas Pirates. They're fairly fast. They are missile based, and oh, there I got the civilians. They are fairly fast. They are missile based. They use drones, and I believe they use shields for defense. So you see that as a kind of an interesting thing about Gurista's ships. Like the Gila, which is a very popular mission running ship. They have great boosts to drone damage, but they can only fly a limited number of drones. So, like, the Gila can only fly 2 medium drones, but because they get a 500% bonus to medium combat drone damage, that means their 2 drones deal as much damage as 6 drones apiece, or a total of 12 drones, as opposed to 5 drones, which would be carried by any other ship. Because there's only one ship in the game that will allow you to use more than 5 drones. And it's rare enough that there might as well be no ships that allow it. Now, kind of interesting, it used to increase the hit points as much as the damage. I guess they nerfed it recently. With Galente cruiser bonuses up to level 5. Alright, one moment. The way these work, it's per skill level. And that skill is capable of going up to level 5, meaning that 10% bonus to the missile damage will be multiplied by 5 at the max skill level. So that means it can end up with a 50% bonus to missile damage. Then the Caldari cruiser bonuses, which multiplies similarly, will give up to a 20% bonus to all shield resistances, which is actually really good. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and complete the mission and accept the rewards. Wow, 171,000 ISK. So that got me up to 186,000. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and get in my new ship. So to do that, I have to click Assemble Ship. I'm going to go ahead and take the modules off of my current ship and take the stuff out of it, just so I can transfer it over to the new one. Gonna close that. Take everything out of the cargo hold, put it in the item hanger, and then right click on it. Wait, what? That's interesting. Huh. And make the Merlin active. Now, this is, as far as Caldari frigates go, it's pretty good. Now, if I remember correctly, the Huron is the electronic warfare platform and the reward for the advanced military career path, which I'll go through that too. It's just a little bit different of a playstyle. So, here's my Merlin. I'm gonna go ahead and put all of my ammo in it. Also going to open up the fitting, and you'll see it has slightly different options here. Has 3 turret hardpoints, so it can fit 3 guns, and it also has some mid-power slots for, say, the afterburner. It has some low-power slots. I don't currently have anything to go in those. So I'm also going to take a look at a market. I'll go ahead and show you guys how to fit a ship real quick. Alright, so here... Alright, this is a shield-based ship, so it's best to use shield items. Here's turrets and bays. It doesn't have any missile hardpoints, so I'll be going with turrets. I'll be going with hybrid turrets and railguns, since that's what, here. Let's see what bonuses this ship gives. 5% bonus per skill level to small hybrid turret damage, so at max 25% bonus, to a 4% bonus, again per level, to all shield resistances, which right now doesn't amount to much. Alright, so gonna go ahead and look at here. I'm gonna fit it this way. Go through the browser and simulate fittings. Gonna look at hardware and modules. And then right now it's looking at only the high power items, which would be the blasters and railguns for this ship. Since this is a frigate, it uses small guns. Probably gonna go with 150mm railguns. Those have the longest range, deal more damage, but they fire about half as fast as the 125mm railguns. Gonna go ahead and get 3 of those and remove the Gatling rail. Now that's gonna go ahead and that's gonna increase the price a fair bit. And right now I don't have any ISK practically. Oh, I remove the filter for the high power objects, go back to mid power, go to shield. I'm thinking, can I even fit or afford? No. Okay, yeah, that's off the table. How about a small shield extender? How much is it? Yeah, I can work with that. How about a shield booster? Huh. Pretty cheap, also pretty cheap. How about low power? Turrets and bays, weapons upgrades. Let's see, magnetic field stabilizers? No, I'm not going to be able to do that. Alright, open multi-buy to buy multiple parts of the fitting at once. Now I'm going to have to remove some things because I already have the Merlin and I can't afford another. I'm also going to have to remove stuff out of my cargo hold, so it's not trying to purchase the contents of my cargo hold. Close that out, close that out. Remove that. I already have that, so remove that. Okay, it's just a little bit more than I can afford. Okay, so how do I want to go about this? I can just barely afford it if I remove the shield booster. So that's what I'm gonna do. And that's buying from the current station, so I'll be able to fit it immediately. Oh, okay, 186,000, not. So what I'm gonna do, gonna go ahead and drop item types to add to buy order. Okay, that works well. Click on that, add that. and then remove maybe one railgun. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that's fine. Still pretty cheap. Alright, that went ahead and bought the items. I'm gonna exit the simulation. Oh, maybe I should have left that open. Let's see. Fit to active ship. And then I can go ahead and select both of these and do the same. Oh, that requires shield operation level 1. Interesting.
There is already something in that location.
Yeah, noticed. Alright, and then I'll go ahead and load some ammo into the weapons. And there we are. So, how much does it cost for, alright, shield operation. Show info. View market details. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to be able to afford that at the moment. Skill price is 71,500. So it costs more if you use the new skill purchasing system. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave off on this video. I hope you enjoyed it, hope it was useful. As always, have a good one and see you in the next video. Don't forget to comment with any helpful criticism or with anything you liked about the video. And if you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See y'all later.